All right, welcome to Against All Live Sports Radio Show. We are live. Man, what an exciting sports weekend for Ohio, besides Cleveland.
Yeah, definitely.
Got the trifecta. That's what they call it, right? Trifecta.
Yeah.
Got 3 wins. So we got O State was the first ones to win. Then the Browns turned around and won. And then people from the Browns game went to the Cavs game. That's crazy.
Captain Browns players went to the Cavs.
Yeah, Miles was there. Newsom was there.
Everybody went from the past the energy.
Yeah.
Another win for the Cavs.
They didn't just win. They
embarrassed
them.
Yeah.
They acknowledged Hurst being at the Cavs.
Yeah. Sunday the weekend was full of energy. That's all I can say.
Downtown was crazy.
That's like similar to the LeBron days.
Yeah, when the Guardians was in the playoffs and then the Cavs were in the playoffs, they were going back to each other's games.
Well, okay. So let's get into the Ohio State wins over Minnesota, 37-3, and I think Tank might have.
I think it was Tank because he was predicting blowout.
I mean, I gave them all field goals.
Who had 41-6, Tank?
Yeah, I said 41-12. I just gave them.
Close,
I gave them a couple field goals. I said they was gonna get field goals. I didn't see them getting no touchdowns.
Well, they had 20.
I was saying that they were gonna. When I said 6, I said they were gonna make a touchdown, but missed the extra point.
Remember, I was saying that they was gonna get all field goals.
Yep.
I said they don't score no touchdowns. They'll get about four field goals.
One field goal.
Wow.
37. It was close.
So during the press conference for Minnesota, I noticed the coach was a little, I guess, disappointed at the press.
Oh.
So I guess you asking them questions you already know the answer to.
Yeah. That's how it is in every press conference, though. They always ask the obvious questions that they can answer themselves.
What can you do to be Ohio State? Give me their players.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
Good new scholarship.
Give me Alabama players.
There's one main question.
10 more scholarships.
There's one main question that I hate that the media asks the coaches, and I hate that they have to answer this question, and it's, what did you see out, or what happened out there? Like, weren't you guys watching the game? That's a question that shouldn't be asked.
I don't think they know he said after the blowouts, but they do ask him, so what did you say to your team?
What did you say to your team? I don't know. Did you catch it? Because I didn't catch it. Who knows? But before we go further into the show, and I'm sorry, y'all, that we didn't say this before. But anything y'all wanted to say? Special shout outs to anybody?
We got a toy drive coming up 13th?
15th.
Yeah.
I did one
December 15th.
Okay.
At the truck stop.
Beechwood Truck Park.
What's that? 24619 Chagrin Boulevard. Beechwood Truck Park, in collaboration with the FAD Forever and a Day Foundation.
And I will be DJing.
There you go.
And that's my dad's birthday too.
Okay.
All I want to do is just say welcome back to Jim Donovan, who was away because of his leukemia coming back and the treatment and stuff. And he made his his return yesterday. He ended up smashing a guitar. You know, they have a celebrity from Cleveland do it all the time. And he did it yesterday, and the crowd went crazy.
And Mr. Nick Chubb came.
Nick Chubb came back on crutches. He didn't go all the way out. Nah. He went out to the front of the tunnel, turned around, and walked back.
He gave a wave and crushed his way back to the back.
Yeah.
Crutches?
No.
Nah.
Put the card out there.
A lot of people were thinking that.
A card?
Nah, he was on one of those crutches that had like that.
Yeah, he got the real crutches.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like not the cheap ones that we get.
Yeah.
You can tell they cost money and they for athletes.
Yep. They're comfortable.
A little scooter you put your knee on and.
But I had a feel. I thought he was gonna. I think a lot of people thought that he was gonna be the one to smash the guitar.
I did at first.
Because the post that he kept putting up on Instagram and stuff of the Batman symbols.
Right.
But it was cool to still see him out there, and then
he'll be like the work. He'll be probably working out next week because when I had my surgery like that, I tore my ACL, my MCL, and my meniscus. I had to sit out for almost a week and a half, and then
Oh,
they put me
yeah.
straight to work once I had my surgery. Like,
Yeah. They try to, although it's painful, they try to work it as quick as they can to try and get you
yeah.
back.
First thing they do is straighten your leg out. That's the first thing. Your leg ain't straight yet, so you gotta learn kind of how to walk again, run, and get your strength.
And it's crazy because he couldn't do any rehabbing because he had to wait for this past surgery. He had 2 surgeries.
Yep, the second surgery was successful. So
Now we just hope and pray he can be back for the start of next season. Well, not the start, but like the beginning of next season.
all right, let's get back to Ohio State versus Michigan. So I know it's earlier in the show, and we already went through it. It ain't too much we could talk about Minnesota. It was just a total blowout, and we're gonna go from there. So Ohio State versus Michigan.
I'm gonna get to that.
So I guess we could do an early prediction. The Michigan game.
I can't actually say what I want to say.
Team up north.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
All right.
Team in blue.
TT win.
The cheat. I mean the people.
Sheets again. Oh, let's just go with that.
Sorry, my Detroit, Michigan people, fans and friends. Sorry, but y'all going down.
Yeah. This is gonna be an interesting game.
So we'll see. We'll go with Bruce this time on this prediction.
Well, we know that
No Harbaugh.
McCarthy's hurt, no Harbaugh, and there's some other injuries going on. But with the hurt McCarthy,
was it serious?
He got hurt in the Maryland game, and they had some other players hurt. But
we got injuries too, so
Yeah.
injuries part of the game.
Yeah.
but McCarthy likes to be mobile, so he's not going to be able to mobile with this Ohio State defense. They're going to eat him up, unless we can't stop that Michigan running game. But
So what kind of predict? What's your score? What's your
man?
So with you've been a little bit over the scores.
I'm gonna go with Ohio State, even though it's gonna be tough out in
I don't see no 30s for real.
Nah, not with these two great defenses, man. You see when they met up with Penn State, they only got up to 20. So I'm gonna go 22.
22 Ohio State.
17.
22-17. All right. So who you want to go next? Or you want me to go next, Tank?
You can go next.
All right. So normally I'll never go second, but that's cool. So now, is it supposed to rain? How's the weather supposed to be?
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure.
All right. So
Let me see.
I know I'm being technical. I know I'm always being technical when it comes to that. I try to factor everything in, so when I get my prediction.
So,
Now that I think about it, I don't think they've had any bad weather games in Ohio State. I don't think they've had any bad weather games this year. We haven't seen them in snow. We haven't really seen them in rain. I think they might have had a rain game, but I don't think they really did.
I'll pass the rain in that area.
And
It's cloudy in the 40s.
Ooh, cloudy. That means we might get some rain.
So in the 40.
40s.
Slippery
Here we go.
footballs.
What was that, Saturday?
Yeah.
36.
36 with a low of 20.
Here we go, right? Ann Arbor, Michigan.
That's cold. That's almost snow.
36.
Yeesh.
2%.
Might snow at night over there.
2% chance.
It's not even gonna rain if it's 36. We're talking about cold.
So it's gonna be cold. The turf gonna be some type of difference.
Anytime my fiance says that S word, it ends up doing it like 2 days later.
Oh man. All right, y'all. So y'all prepare for my prediction. Okay, so I got Ohio State 27,
Wow.
Michigan 23.
Wow.
Michigan at home. And they might get lucky. I think it's gonna be a close game though. 27-23. So we gonna go with Tank on his. See what we got.
I don't think Michigan's giving up. Maryland was the most Michigan gave up all year, wasn't it?
No, per Penn State wasn't
No,
it?
Penn State scored less than 20 points.
Huh. I don't know. But for me, everything that's been going on, everything people have been finding out over these last 4 weeks of them cheating the last 2 years to get the wins. We don't, it might have been longer than that. But their record didn't start getting better until 2 years ago when they started cheating. But they fired their linebackers coach because he was trying to hide some evidence. They fired the Connor dude, the one that they were sending out to, that Harbaugh was sending out to all these teams to go steal the signs and stuff.
Steal the signs.
Ryan Day is known for him and Harbaugh not really liking each other. I don't know if you guys remember a couple years ago, there was a meeting they had, and Harbaugh said something snarky to
Snarky though?
to the Big Ten.
Snarky?
To the Big
Did you
Ten.
say something greasy or snarky?
To the Big Ten conference meeting they were having. He walked back to his team, and that was the year. I think that was COVID when they got scared and didn't want to play us. And he said, "We are putting up 100 points on this team," and the team was rallying behind him. I'm not gonna say we're gonna put up 100, but I think this is the year that he gets that redemption, and they're gonna cruise on this team again, like it used to be. I think this score is gonna be 48 to 21.
No way.
Ohio State.
Well,
Yes.
Like I said, Michigan hasn't even given up more than 24
That's
points.
good. They haven't
not-
really. They also haven't played.
They're not going to
anybody.
give
So
Ohio
let's-
State 48.
So let's be a realist. Let's be a realist.
That's not you.
Let's be a realist.
You
Then.
usually go high, but that's
Let's be realist. He been smacking the scores the last 3 weeks, so he must know something we don't know.
He ain't Vegas.
He ain't Vegas, but he
No.
been smacking them.
No.
I ain't Vegas either, but
48 to what?
48-21.
No, and Michigan, no
Yes.
way.
Yes.
No.
We've done it plenty of times before.
48 to
The way that
21.
Michigan is playing, the way that
Kyle McCord quarterback, no way. That's not.
Why?
see,
Kyle McCord is not a bad quarterback
48
at all.
points on a. No, you can put 48 on Penn State. You only put 20.
well,
But I mean,
let's be a realist.
as long as the O State win, I don't really care. But I'm just saying that ain't happening.
I think
I
20.
think they're
48 in Michigan.
I think they're due for this big win against them again. They used to. Up to 2 years ago, when all that stuff started happening, they were blowing them out the water.
If it wasn't for McCarthy
There and
being
here.
hurt, I would even say they were going to beat them. But 48,
Yes.
man, I would take those points any day. You got 48 to 20. What is it?
They're doing it.
Oh, hold on. I want to change my prediction.
They're
I
doing
see some. I just noticed something, everybody, about Michigan. I just figured that why they scores are so fraudly looking. They haven't played against nobody.
Exactly.
So therefore, my score will
Except
go
Penn State and Maryland.
nobody's.
Maryland wasn't even ranked.
Yeah, but Ohio State had problems with
I mean, they're still a decent
Maryland
team.
and
They
Penn
got
State
that
too.
Tua's brother,
Tagovailoa.
Voa
Yeah.
is not that bad of a
Tua.
quarterback.
I mean, look, we
Tagovailoa.
gave up 12 to Penn State, and the score of the Penn State game was, was it 20-12?
For us, when you talk about Ohio State, Penn State.
What was the score to Ohio State?
Oh,
2010,
yeah, something like that. It was they only got 10.
Hey man, I want to change my prediction.
and then it was 12-10 with like 8 minutes left in the
I'm
game
changing
when
my-
Ohio State finally
I'm
scored.
changing my prediction, man.
What's your change to?
31 to 23.
Heck, no, they're not giving 31 points.
31-23, man.
No way.
Look at the last 3 games.
Now I'm looking at all the
Trey-
games that they didn't play.
No, I'm talking about for Ohio State.
Ohio State done played competition,
Yeah,
man.
look at what Travion Henderson has been doing. Look at what Marvin Harrison is just looking like he's been in the NFL.
Look, they may be hurt at quarterback, but their running backs are smashing.
Ohio State
But
stopped
look,
the run game though.
All right, y'all. So listen.
I'm not saying Michigan's
Listen,
going to beat them. I'm
listen,
just saying
y'all.
they ain't scoring. Y'all ain't scoring 48.
Michigan best opponent on their schedule was UNLV Rebels. Come on now. Come on now.
The Lions, Penn State.
That's just recently. I'm talking about before then.
Oh,
Come on now. What competition is that?
Yeah.
this is Michigan, Old State. It don't matter who was on their schedule when they.
Okay, but I'm saying you've been playing a bunch of flunkies.
This is not going to
Some
be
flugazis.
48.
This is their
points.
first big game.
Exactly. This is-
I give you.
This is your
He
first.
said
big
31.
game.
I'd say okay,
I said 31,
but he said 48.
but he been smacking them.
48, and then you going to 31 to join a man.
I ain't joining them. I'm just telling you, man. I look at this fugazi schedule.
Yeah.
Vegas only gave it, I think, a 4-point difference.
That is. I'll give them a 4-point difference at first. Didn't I? I said,
No,
I said
well, at the
27,
end, 31-23 is not 4 points.
No, what I'm saying, it was 27. I just changed it.
Oh, now you're going to 27-23.
No, I'm saying it was 27, 23. I said it was a 4-point. And then I looked at that
went to
schedule
31 now.
and I said, hold on, man, look at this fugazi
I
schedule.
also think is very strange. People say, "Oh, well, look who the quarterback is." Kyle McCord. McCord has been averaging about 300 yards.
I'm just
and
saying, but he ain't going to put 48. You ain't putting 48 on Michigan.
And
I mean,
Travion
is he supposed
Henderson
to?
is
You
averaging
couldn't put-
a
You
touchdown
couldn't
and a
even,
half.
you
a
barely
game.
put 20 on Penn State.
But is he supposed to though? I mean, we don't we got a running game too?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Not even just
you actually
Travion.
barely
We also
beat
got
Penn
Trinium.
Barely beat Penn
Trinium.
I mean,
However
we
you
barely
say his
beat
name.
Penn State.
Barely beat Penn
Mayan
State.
Williams might be
And
better.
Penn
You mean they barely beat Penn State?
Yeah, they got lucky to beat Penn State.
They were whipping Penn State until they giving out that last touchdown. We scored the last touchdown to give us the win on Penn State.
This
I watched
find
that
this
game.
out for you.
I watched it. That wasn't even a game, man. They smashed the Lions.
Let's see, did they smash them?
They did.
14. Yes.
I watched the game. They
It was
smashed.
14-9 in the first half.
They couldn't do.
I'm saying, I'm telling you what the
Yeah,
score
Penn
was.
State couldn't do nothing.
14-9.
And Penn State couldn't do nothing.
In the second half, they didn't do nothing but score 6 more
They weren't
points.
going to do nothing. You knew they weren't going to do nothing because they couldn't do anything. They had the chance, and when they didn't take their chance when they had.
They're having quarterback problems too.
Well, I think
But who cares?
the kid from Madonna got hurt, but that's different.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying we're not putting up 48.
I ain't saying we putting on 48.
No.
What I'm saying is
I don't
we're
think
going
we're
to put
putting
on
up
31.
31 either. But
We're going to put
I just want us to win. Period.
Yeah, when I don't.
All right, we got somebody saying 27-24.
That's more realistic.
I said 27-23 earlier, but we'll see.
I mean, we're gonna have to at least put up 20-something points to beat Michigan.
I mean, why you think we can't put up points against
Because
Michigan?
you're not gonna. That defense is too good. I saw it.
Our
I
defense
saw
is
it.
way better though.
What defense is too good?
So you got two of the best defenses in the NCAA. They're not giving up 48 points.
What defense is you talking about?
Ohio State and Michigan's defense. They're
What-
not giving up.
Okay,
48
what
points.
defense? What offense has they
I don't
played?
expect Ohio State to give up
What
48 points. to
offense
Michigan.
have they played to say they're a good defense? I'm just being real. I looked at you telling me UNLV Rebels is the best.
Penn State.
That's all you keep saying. Penn
Really?
State, though.
Penn State was ranked at the time. I think when they Penn State played them.
I'm talking about exactly.
Michigan.
That's a couple of weeks ago. We're talking about previously. They have played nobody.
No, they haven't.
Exactly.
They had no.
So that you can't say they're a premier defense, in my opinion.
Well,
you
I'm
ain't
just
played
saying
nobody.
about what they ranked.
Man, they
And
ranked.
I saw them against Penn State, and I saw Ohio State against Penn
Yeah,
State.
don't worry. We're going to take
Not
them
the full
out. We're going
game.
to put them down in number
So,
9.
I am not worried
Yeah.
about them at all this year.
You're not
Last
worried about
year,
Michigan at all in Michigan?
no. Last year, I had a couple doubts. I still thought we was going to win that game. We should have won that game.
All right, let's move on. I think we got
Yeah,
we got too much
We
time.
all want Michigan, Ohio State to win, and Michigan to lose.
Okay, so we got the Cavs. They beat the Nuggets 121-109 at home.
Smacked them.
Smackdown.
Without Spider.
Without D Mitch.
Without Spider.
Mitch without the spider.
So we saw the old Cavs.
Yeah, because
Spiderless Cavs.
Spiderless.
No Okoro though.
He ain't gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
But Struce,
I don't really count him.
Street Niang, and they played Merrill. Bates got
D Wade went off, man. He had like
Good. You
it
got.
was
15
9
wins.
threes or something crazy yesterday.
It's good that we got Bates back out of that hole.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, he was dogging the
ain't
G
do
League.
nothing.
Don't
Yeah.
ever send him back to the D League. Or
The
G
G
League.
League.
It used to be the D League, now it's
He
the
was-
G League. Don't ever send him
He
back
was
down
wrecking
there.
the G League.
That's
Yeah, he
because
was.
Gatorade bought the rights. Gatorade. That's what they call it.
Oh, yeah, I know. I knew they
Yeah.
changed it. I just forgot.
It's like, you know what? If you buy this, you
But
good.
the Denver's main man was missing.
Yeah, but
In the duo.
we had missing people too. So
Yeah, but they were missing.
Their main man wasn't missing.
I said in
Jokic?
their duo.
Oh,
I mean, our main guy was
I was
missing.
gonna say Joker wasn't
So it's
missing.
even.
I mean, technically
Well,
he was
good.
with
Well,
what Jared Allen and Evan
We've
Mobley
seen,
was doing
we've
to
seen
him.
the
He was
Nuggets
missing.
without their guard. Their main
Yeah.
guard.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, Murray,
Without
Jamal
Murray,
Murray.
They
yeah.
don't.
But he was gone last year.
They
The
don't win
majority
without
of the
Murray.
season too.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. did good though.
My
yesterday
support did good.
at the point. That's what somebody said.
Yeah.
You're gonna need Murray.
Murray is
And
over these last couple of years. I'm starting to say, man, he's injury prone because he missed the majority of last season.
That's the only way the Nuggets are going to repeat it if they have that duo. Otherwise, the Cavs got opportunity.
Right.
You know, Boston will
Beat up Golden State, although Golden
Boston
State's
is
not
looking
starting out so
ridiculous.
well this year either.
Boston.
But now we eighth. I think we ranked eighth now after that win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
It was 6 and
no, we like 7 and
7 and 6 now.
something like that. Yeah.
7 and 6.
Yep. So we.
I mean, we get through that first round through the playoffs like we should. We're gonna be a hard team to contend,
Oh, definitely.
but
All right.
we got to get through that first round.
So tomorrow's game, Cavs versus Pistons. Prediction.
Cavs.
I mean, not Pistons.
Oh no,
76ers.
we play the Sixers.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
76ers.
Cleveland,
It don't matter. The Sixers been playing pretty good.
Yeah.
Cleveland or Philly.
They in Philly. Pistons. I mean, I say Pistons. 76ers is 10 and 3. It's those colors.
76ers.
It's those colors.
In Cleveland, I got
We 7 and 6.
You got. We're hard to beat in Cleveland, so I'll have to give us the nod.
Tough on the
We
road.
got a couple hard games coming up.
Philly, we're gonna
We got LeBron coming to town
we're losing Philly
on Friday, right?
Yep.
We
Saturday.
We can beat the Lakers. We already beat them. in Cleveland.
Yeah, we got them coming home Saturday, and then we got the Heat the day. So we got
Heat
two.
is
We got back to back.
He gives us problems with LeBron and without LeBron.
I'm saying that's two back-to-back
LeBron
games.
James is
That's a hard.
I would say the Heat is probably
the last 5 games. LeBron James has been looking like that mega superstar he's always looked like, man.
the last 5 games.
Yes.
Last 5 games.
A couple 35 points, a couple 29s in there. He's just on a tear right now, man.
Well, we got what 70 more games left.
Yep.
So
Come
it's
on,
a long
It is.
marathon. Let me know when you do that for 70 more games.
LeBron
dude.
doing extra time in the hyperbolic chamber.
Yeah, that's what he.
Let me
he's
know.
in the
Hey,
offseason.
let me know if you do that 70 more games, and
I
then we'll
don't
say.
think so because earlier this year they were saying he was hobbling. So
Well, yeah, he tweaked his ankle, but he's
doing
okay now.
He's okay now. We're back to the hyperbolic chamber. What they call it? In the halls of Amente.
Well,
He
you know,
knows how to take care
we
of
ain't
his
gonna
body
hate on
for
LeBron
any
James. We
basketball.
just gonna say.
But
what it
I think
is.
we're gonna beat
That's
LeBron in
fair.
Cleveland. Period. So that's all I'm gonna say.
I would love to see that.
You say you love to see LeBron in Cleveland?
No, I would love to see them beat
I mean,
win on Saturday.
yeah. So I think in Cleveland we'll give him a fight. But so I'll figure.
Will Spider be back for LeBron?
I think he was just out as a game time decision.
Okay.
Just as precaution.
So I got us. I think I got. I
So
was.
he
I
should
got
be
us.
back the next. He should be back for
Sixers
the next
lost.
the Heat game.
Sixers lost. Heat lost. We beat the Lakers. We beat Raptors. Raptors usually give us a problem though too.
No, we got that. We got that.
Yeah, they're banged
We
up.
got that.
Gary Trent, a
We
little
got that.
hurt.
We got that.
Hawks
Hawaii, you don't
Hawks
even know.
definitely give us-
Illinois, you don't even know.
We got that. We got them next 3 after the Lakers.
We got the next 3 after.
Yeah,
Lakers.
we gonna-
I'm gonna say the Hawks.
Hawks-
We at home.
Boy,
We say the Hawks.
Look at that home stretch
Hawks are
though.
gonna lose.
Look at that home
I
stretch we
wouldn't
got.
say we lose to Atlanta.
Look at that. Look how many games we got at home. I think
Deontay Murray.
I ain't saying like home field is the key, but look at that. We got 5 straight games at home. I think we take 3 out of the 5.
Take 3 out of the 5. I
Trey
like
Young has problems against the Cavaliers.
Hey, I say 4 out of the 5, but I see no less than 3.
I say 1.
I think we beat LeBron. I think we win them 4 in a row.
Yeah, I think we win 3 out of the 5.
I think we win that 4 in a row. I think we take
I don't
LeBron.
think so.
All of. I think so.
I think we win. 3
I
out of
think we
5.
can beat the Heat.
But that's 5 in a row.
Yeah, I think we can beat the Heat.
I think we gonna beat LeBron though. That's when the streak gonna start. 4 in a row.
I'm gonna take the 3 out of 5.
All right, we'll see.
I would like to see the Cavaliers hit 10 wins before they hit the 10 losses. That's all I want to see.
All right, so let's get on to the next one. So Deshaun Watson had a season-ending injury, broken bone in the shoulder.
We did not know that on
We didn't
We
know
Monday.
did we had a good old story on him last week, and then woke up Tuesday to that.
What happened?
We did wonder about the boot.
That was like a kick in the
The
face,
boot wasn't even a
man.
factor. Yeah. But you know what? We've been there before because he only played like 2 games for us all year.
Yeah.
And then they invited Flacco in, and then Flacco actually got signed
Well,
to the practice
I
squad.
mentioned to you that we were going to sign Flacco.
I knew that they signed
Yeah, I knew he was gonna
I
sign
knew
Flacco. They
signed
had
him.
nobody else.
I knew they signed him Friday.
I mean, you could go out here and
Insider
work out Nick Foles.
Browns
We still got Nick Foles.
people. No names, please. Shout out to the
Yeah.
RBS.
So let's see what these people saying. Okay, we got Rodney McLeod is out for the
Out
season.
for the season.
Yeah, he's out for the season.
Ronnie Hickman, time to step on in there, man.
Yep.
Anthony Bell, time to get
That's your
on
answer.
up.
Who replaces Rodney McLeod? Say it again. Tank.
Ronnie Hickman and Anthony Bell, both of
Bam.
them.
Bow. There you go. So the Browns didn't have to resign no replacement because they already had it. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And let's get to it, like we were saying. So, Deshaun had the season and then injury. We was shocked because we left the show the day before.
Yeah.
It was like, what? Breaking news. What you mean out for the season? You got caught on massage thing again? I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was another case or something because I ain't see that coming at all.
Yeah, I was at work, and then one of the Steelers fans came up to say, "Are you guys okay? You guys?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then she showed me what happened. I was like, "I'm leaving. I'm going on break."
It didn't affect me because, let's be true. He didn't play the whole season anyway.
No, he didn't play.
So Browns beat the Steelers 13-10.
Ah,
I like that win.
Yes.
Our predictions was way off because we had Deshaun playing at that point. So you could tell he didn't play, but DTR did enough to win. He did well. He did it well enough to win.
yeah, he did well enough to win.
I predicted the Steelers score right though. Me and Aaron Goldhammer from the RBS both predicted they would have 10.
What?
I
But
said
you predicted
15.
31 from the Browns.
Yeah,
But no, that's
I'm saying
before
I got
Deshaun,
What's that? We all would have changed our scores.
yeah.
So if you had
No, he said the Steelers score.
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
I
he got
predicted the
the
Steelers
Steelers
score
score.
right.
I would have
Yeah.
I still would have said
That was
the Steelers. I
based
still
on
would have kept the
Deshaun.
Steelers score the same though. I would have dropped our
You
score
just
down.
kept 10 and 15 points, dropped it offense.
Yeah, I would've dropped that off.
I would
We don't
have
have
dropped
offense.
ours down, but I would have said 21. I would have taken 10 points off, but it's still been wrong.
But I already said it was going to be a defensive game.
Yeah.
But I felt like we had a better quarterback that can ounce his way in there.
Yeah,
Man,
we knew it
I
was a
need-
defensive
I
game.
need you Steelers front office folk to go ahead and give Kenny Pickett that good old extension. He is
No,
he is
give
awesome.
Najee Harris that extension. Man,
Najee and Kenny.
That's all I need y'all to do
Najee.
right now. let's talk about the offense. What did y'all grade the offense?
A solid D.
A solid D. I mean, he's not lying. I mean,
They did what they followed the
no,
game plan.
they do get it. They do get a solid. They get a C. Only reason I say that, only reason I give them a C is because there was no real offense.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic, and I ain't gonna talk about it right now until it's that time. The defense. It's all about the defense. The offense is stunk in the second half.
I give him a C plus because they followed the game. We knew what the
But
game plan
at
was.
the
No, they
same-
didn't. I mean, they did in the
They
beginning.
followed the game.
In the beginning.
see, at the same
At the end,
time,
they was like, "What are you? Why are you throwing all these passes for?"
Because he threw what 30,
Threw too
20,
much.
20 in the first half,
43
19 in the
Passes
first half. What he throw?
altogether.
19 in the first half.
He threw 43 passes. That's too many.
altogether.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know it's too many, but he threw about the same amount as he threw in the first half. So it's not like he increased it too much more.
But it's like this: if you got the
I
lead,
thought he
if
did
you
when I
got the
looked at
lead,
it.
why are you throwing
We
the ball?
already know what Stefanski does. We don't
Okay,
agree
but
with it.
what we saying is,
But I'm saying Stefanski didn't do too much more than he did in the first half. Because throwing 19 times in the first half is definitely too much. We expect 25 for the whole
but you
game.
winning though, so you stop. Once you got the lead, you supposed to gouge the clock, right?
You definitely shouldn't increase
and
do a-
initiate that run game.
Exactly.
40.
That's what he always fails to do.
Clock
Yeah.
Once
control.
again, he fails to do this. He fails his own. He don't do what he's supposed to do. He doesn't stick to the script. That's what
I
he
mean
do.
the fan script. He does. He sticks. to
Yeah,
his
he
script.
just does.
So
what
how did his script work? He only had one
Oddly
turnover.
enough, it got us the
He had
win.
one turnover. He got the win.
If you-
and he had one
It wasn't
turnover.
his win. It was we'll talk about it in a minute. It's the defense, man.
Well,
Trust and believe it.
Well, I'm talking about. We're saying how he didn't have 4 turnovers. DTR was not sacked.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
shout out to
one-
DeJuan
one sack.
Jones.
He did.
Oh my
One sack.
goodness.
Yeah, one sack.
So he got one. They gave up one sack, no
You
fumble,
know why?
and then that interception.
You know why they got one sack? Because it was 2-second throws.
That's
1,
right.
2, throw it.
That's what I'm saying. So I gotta give him credit for working his
What up, Josh?
trashy offensive plays. We work.
But shout out to
It is.
DeJuan Jones.
And work.
for-
And
for,
JJ only had one sack.
That's why I said stop.
Yeah.
Shout out to DeJuan
Yeah.
Jones for holding his own against JJ Watt.
That's
You
what-
didn't hear that dude's
That's
name
only
at all.
because we didn't do it.
yesterday.
We didn't do
That's
a
what I said,
4 and 7
You said
step
JJ.
drop.
No, he said JJ. I said
TJ.
TJ.
I know one of y'all sounded like you said.
One of the Jets. But that's only because we didn't do a 4 and 7 step drop. So
Hey, Nicole.
you saw what happened when he dropped too far on
Yeah,
that.
he got sacked.
Yeah.
He got sacked. So we all knew. We said it had to be quick passes and the
Yeah.
West Coast.
We
type
said
quick
that. We
offense.
said that last week.
If
though.
he stuck with that, and that would keep Pittsburgh from getting sacks and then hold their defense. But you see what happened once Pittsburgh said, "Okay, we're gonna make the Browns throw the ball."
And guess what? That's why. But listen, that's why the offense. That's why I feel Tank on the offense is getting a D. Though I gave him a C. Only reason I gave him a C because they won. I would have given him a D, just for the
I
fact
only
they
give them the plus because they won.
ain't no plus. They Joku dropped the ball like 20 times. There ain't no plus.
Now
Hey,
that's what I,
Joku stink yesterday.
That's what I was.
He got his one. He got
And
his
if he
clutch
catches,
play.
we
That's
get-
it.
if he catches, then
Then we move to a B.
Get a B minus.
No, we just get a B.
No, we get a B minus.
That's
got a
what.
C.
That's
Minus.
That's
If
what I
that.
was.
Now, if
trying
we
to
don't
say,
get the
man.
interception, then we can move on.
And Joku look like
Possibly
Joku from
because
old.
because
of
the
old.
special teams. Now we look at the
What
special
made us
teams.
look like a C though?
Oh, that's the
I mean,
whole
what
team. We
made?
said offense.
I'm saying what made our offense like a B? You said B, right?
Yeah, it'd be a
What
B.
made us look like a B?
No, I said if it would have been a B if he had made them catches.
Oh, I thought you said it was a B.
And
I'm about
no-
to say what made
and
you
no
see a
turnover.
B?
The catches and no turnover.
We got a C just because the drops, and
That-
then we try to give him the game.
That was weird, man, because he normally doesn't have drops like that. For the last
Not this
3 years,
year.
he's been
Yeah,
looking
he's
really
Not this
good.
year, Bruce. You're right.
He had
He
some-
has it in the
He had
past.
some serious open
But
drops.
what
That
Gerard,
game.
what I was listening to earlier, Gerard, he's the sideline guy, and he was saying
Gerard
that
Cherry.
Gerard Cherry, he was saying that DTR was throwing the ball way too hard, and then Joe.
He's throwing the ball
No,
too hard
no,
for
no,
Joe.
no.
Hey, your nephew
hey.
like that.
I was saying, not Njoku didn't say that. Gerard Cherry
I
said
didn't
he
say
was
that.
looking like he was throwing the ball too hard,
Man,
and it looked like
Brett Favre was throwing
yeah,
the ball
just
like
Brett
Favre.
Favre.
Come on now.
There were guys that
He
yeah,
breaking people's fingers
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, but anyway,
DTR a rookie.
That ain't no excuse.
He ain't known for breaking fingers with the pass.
Exactly.
you never know, man. I was just saying what
I'm
he
pretty
saw.
sure
out
Deshaun
there.
probably throws a
I'm
hard.
He's
sure-
on the field, so he.
DTR.
I'm sure the receivers be like, man.
But you're an
he's
NFL
throwing-
But at the
athlete.
he's
same
throwing it too
time,
You're
hard.
an NFL athlete and receiver.
But at the same
Nobody
time,
throws the ball too hard.
at the same time, he still caught the clutch.
Yeah, he
to
caught
get us
the
down
clutch.
where we needed to
Where
go.
we needed to
go.
yeah.
What the Chief was open so much that he could have just caught in his belly.
Mhm.
And the crazy thing about it, it was like this, like you dropped it. It went. I didn't see it like a fast
Catch
pass.
it in your belly. I mean,
I didn't see it as a
he
fast
had like
pass.
2 passes where he was wide open that he could just caught in his belly.
Yeah.
I see if you drop it, if you throw a bullet like that, like like a little what you call that, like a little screen.
Yeah.
You bullet, that's different.
Catch in your belly.
But I'm saying you're supposed to bullet a screen pass.
No, you ain't. You're supposed to be
Exactly.
like tall.
That's different. But he's throwing it in patterns. I don't think it's no such thing as throwing it too hard on a pattern. Like, I don't agree with that, Cherry. But that's just me, man. All right, so let's move on. Oh, wait. So yesterday
So
was
that's like
shocking.
excuse or reason.
Yeah, yesterday was shocking that the running game. I thought we had way more rushing yards. We did.
Man, Pittsburgh shut down a rushing game in the second half.
They did. We couldn't get it. We couldn't buy nothing. But at the same time, we didn't try.
No,
They also like
Look at me run. Look how many passes it
Well,
was.
see, now that's the thing.
Turn them passes into runs.
No
maybe we got one.
passes down the field past 20 yards. I don't think.
It wasn't because it was just 1-2 throw it, 1-2 throw it, 1-2 throw it, 1-2 throw it.
Once you throw it.
What's going
Not,
on, bro?
I mean, at least you could have had one that you tried.
The thing
They were so
about,
scared of T.J. Watt.
So
man.
that's right. Because you saw what happened. You go into a 5-7 step drop. T.J. Watt there. They got a touch.
Man,
But
we
they
already lined the
isolate-
back. I'm changing the play.
So it worked.
Play action.
It
We're
worked.
rolling this way.
It
They
worked.
isolated
It
him,
worked.
and he wasn't a factor yesterday.
It worked.
He was not a factor yesterday.
Only
Because
because
they
they
got
The
rid
thing
of
I
all
would
the
like to
they had a
see,
quick
though-
release in
Yeah,
2
don't-
and 3.
We ain't gonna say.
That's the only reason he wasn't.
That's the only reason he went in that
Only
backfield.
But I would the thing I would like to see change is the run game. I want to see Kareem Hunt get more carries than Jerome Ford.
I just want to see.
He's a more powerful.
I want to see the
back.
running
He
backs
can
get more
through
carries than the
line
quarterback
right
throw.
now.
Let's not pass 43 times. Just we can roll.
24 times. It should be reversed.
24.
It should be reversed.
Yeah.
This is a running offense, and it's always been that way. Always been that way.
We definitely can run on these next opponents.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have the receivers
I don't know.
to be a passing.
No, we
Let's
only
be
have
real.
one superstar receiver. And they gave away DPJ.
Yeah,
They weren't using them anyway.
Jay.
Elijah Moore, they like to throw him in the back.
I don't know what
he
they
dropped one.
I don't know what they're doing with Elijah Moore for real.
He dropped.
I don't know his role for real.
Yeah, it seemed like a waste of a second round pick.
I thought it was third.
Now they sent a second to him.
Mm.
I don't
That'd
think.
make it even worse.
I think what they had intended was between him and Deshaun, and with Deshaun getting hurt, I think that took him out of his role.
Yeah, I guess so.
Remember preseason they were talking about the combination of him and Deshaun throwing to him preseason.
I'm gonna tell you the
And
truth.
all of a sudden now Deshaun's not there, so that the connection's not.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. The reason why we don't have a high scoring passing offense is because Stefanski doesn't have the personnel as he did. His tight ends are the receivers. Let's be real. If you look back in the past when we had three tight ends.
I mean, he had Diggs and he had.
No, I'm talking about with us.
in
We had
Minnesota,
3
I'm just
top
saying.
tight ends, didn't we?
Yeah, Austin
we did.
Hooper
We had
and
three.
Joker.
Well, Hooper was trash here. He didn't do it.
Yeah, he was.
He took his pick.
We had him. We had what's the name? Who's the other
Farrell
guy?
Brown came in here a couple of times. Telfair came in here a
They
couple
weren't
of times.
factors.
But anyway, you got to get the personnel for his offensive style, as you can see, because he don't like
personnel.
he don't like to use
Yeah,
receivers.
12 personnel.
He don't like receivers.
But he had receivers in Minnesota.
But that's why Diggs left, because he wasn't getting the ball.
On the ball.
Remember, he said I'm not getting the ball in his offense. I want to be traded.
Well, it's funny. He had a decent backfield.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook, Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, but
Not at the same time.
he said I want to. But what I'm saying is, he said Diggs said he was a number 1 receiver. He said I want to get traded because I'm not getting the ball.
Yeah, well, he complaining the same thing in the Buffalo now.
I mean, he's just not getting.
Whatever.
He's not getting
We
open.
ain't here to talk
Yeah, I was gonna say
He ain't getting open.
he's kind of slowing down.
My
a little
point
bit,
is
unfortunately.
that without Deshaun, Moore's not as used as much.
Let's get to the defense. What did you rate the defense?
Ooh,
A.
No.
A.
You can't give up a 70, 65-yard run.
That's an A.
Then you can't give up all the other runs that he gave up of 20 and 10
I
yards.
Dude,
said,
that's-
I said a B
I say A. Let me
or
tell
B
you.
plus.
Let me
B
tell
Get
you-
an A.
I'm gonna give him an A. I'm gonna tell you why. You said 2 plays. That's all you said, right?
No.
Name something else that happened.
We had him in the first half. He only had Pittsburgh had 65
only made 2
yards
plays.
combined. I'm just saying Pittsburgh, we have 65 yards in the first half.
Okay.
So second half, we might have had 110 if we played the same way. But the second half, we allowed him a bigger chunk runs.
And I'm gonna tell you why. It was the same scheme. If you go back and look, Newsome missed the tackle. It would have been a 4-yard gain if he made that tackle. He missed the tackle, so therefore he's going for the touchdown.
And the thing I like,
Can't get an A. Miss the
and,
tackle.
and the thing I like
One
about
tackle,
the
though.
thing
No,
I like about
more
that
tackles
is
than that.
in the locker room when he was doing his interview, he blamed himself for that,
And then
he
the other one-
he was beating himself up
the
over that.
other one, they missed tackles. Them
He's
only,
gonna correct
and
himself.
let me tell you why I give him an A still. Without that defense, you're not gonna win the game.
Pittsburgh.
Without that defense,
Pittsburgh.
you're not gonna win the game.
Pittsburgh shouldn't even have 3 points because the only way they got the other kick is because we allowed them to move the ball again.
You know?
So they shouldn't even really it should have been as low as you guys pretty much have predicted because really they got shut down. If it
True.
weren't for those chunk plays.
That
But
score should have
it's
been a
just-
lot higher too. For
It's
us.
just we didn't
It should have been because when we were in the 50
we didn't execute.
twice and didn't get nothing out of it.
We didn't execute.
How about the TV referee guy said, "Oh yeah, that's a safety." And then they
It was a
flipped-
safety.
Yeah, and then they he didn't get tackled until he was in the end zone.
Both of them got tackled in the zone.
Both
But to me-
times,
but to
back
me-
to
running
back,
back and the
yeah.
quarterback.
When we were up 10-0, we had deflated Pittsburgh because they weren't getting nothing.
No,
And then they're about ready to
Pittsburgh fans.
they're about ready to call.
I hope you guys sign that.
Then they got that big run. So I'm just saying,
That's a
He-
miscue though.
up
It wasn't like
the
he.
number one.
It wasn't like he
defense-
outran everybody. He
Number one
missed
in
the
the
tackle
defense
and he got a
in the league
touchdown.
does not give up runs at 70 yards. They don't do it. You can't be the number one and giving up runs at 7. I don't care one. You shut that down.
We
But
give
if you
up,
look
we give
at
up a
it,
play
though, man,
every week like that.
If you look at it,
I'm just being real with
So
you.
let's look at the 40.
We give them a play like that every week.
Let's
though.
look at the 49ers.
They scored like that too. Remember, 49ers scored on the first drive that easy.
Baltimore.
No,
Same
I'm
thing.
saying let's look at the 49er defense or the
Well,
Baltimore.
I'm saying the Browns defense gives
So
up one
40
big play every
But they
game.
can't
One play.
continue to do that.
Yes,
That's
We're not saying that it's good.
that's why you can't get an A. You get a B.
Nah,
but you don't
man,
get
you're
an
gonna
A.
get an A because you won the game.
No, you
But
don't get
see,
an A.
if they make that mistake, it's minus the first Baltimore game. They always correct it, and you never see a big play again.
Come on,
You
we
never
lost-
see
we
a
lost-
big play again, and throughout the rest
that
of
would
the game.
mean we would be 9-1,
Oh my goodness!
but we're 7-3, so we lost
Man,
3.
that would've been awesome.
We should be 9-1. We lost
can't-
we lost the Ravens
You
game.
can't do that.
We lost the Ravens. Seattle in the Steelers game. Run the ball, we win them games.
Yep.
Remember?
Yeah,
PJ Brown wanted to throw the ball. Oh, fumble.
yeah. And if the defense had made the stops,
I mean,
What
the
you
defense
could
only could
do,
do but so
The
much.
defense did what they
But-
needed to do.
no, the
offense
defense,
through
the
the
defense
game.
They
you
can't.
can't give up those.
But
big
you
runs.
can't keep giving it. You can't.
So
Put,
you get a B.
you can't put the defense out there every
That's
play.
what I
Though.
said. it'd be
Get a B.
for this game.
We agree.
Okay, I'll give him an A still.
For
Yeah.
this game.
I'm gonna give him an A, man. I'm gonna give him an A.
Still the best defense in the NFL.
Still best defense. No, bar none. Bar none.
Miles Garrett, 2 sacks. Would you grade him?
Mark is A.
What is higher than an A? An A.
A
What's
plus.
higher than an A plus? This got he's
Triple
he's
A.
getting numbers now.
Triple A.
He got.
Beyond the Call of Duty.
Let's just call him 5-star.
I mean, it gets an A plus. Got it.
I mean, without him, the defense is nothing.
because the run wasn't on his side.
Oh,
So
they're
he-
talking
he
about
let the run get right.
MVP for him.
I'll say that already.
MVP.
I said that already.
As a
He
defensive
got
player,
7
it's had
more
been a
games.
long time
We
since
got
that
7
happened.
games to go.
Right,
Yeah.
but he has to play like
Yeah,
If
that.
he's
Yeah.
on the
He has to
keep
play
it
this
up.
way.
he's got to keep it up. But they started talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is
If you continue to get one,
Continue to get
2
going.
sacks a game, he's there.
So last time we were
Disrupting
7-3.
things, the way he is.
Last time we were 7-3, we won the playoff, and we ended up with 11 wins, right?
Yep, 11 wins. Okay, Brown special teams. What do you rate them?
We gave up some punt returns, like 10 yards and 20.
Give him a B.
So I give him.
Well, I
and
gotta
we
factor in the
did we
fact
miss a
that
kick?
I gotta factor in the.
No, just one bad punt. That's the only thing I
We
can
had a
find
bad
out.
punt, no kick.
I was gonna say I had to factor
So
in.
I gotta give him a B minus.
the fact that Bajorquez is still kicking down the 10-yard line.
But he messed up one kick.
He
though.
That's
did.
that one kick.
So that's why I
But
give him a
so
B.
did Pittsburgh too.
Yeah, we
We both gonna mess up. So
But that kick could have cost us, but the defense
Yeah.
bailed us out.
Yeah.
I got to give it a B minus.
I give him a B.
Go
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Case.
as well.
Prochet did good
At
too.
that.
Come on now.
Yeah, he did.
O'Shea did good,
That's why I give him a B.
but on our punt coverage, you got to do better.
I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad the team didn't give up on him and just say, "Oh, you fumbled, so you can't."
Oh, yeah, he got some good
I mean, everybody gonna make a mistake.
Yeah.
He got some good returns.
Hey, like he did on purpose, like fumble.
And no one's mistake free. Even Josh Cribbs has had a couple mistakes every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just you learn from your mistakes, right?
Mhm. And he's a rookie, so an unsigned, undrafted rookie.
He ain't no rookie.
No,
Yeah, he is.
no, you ain't.
He played
He
for
played
the
with Baltimore.
Ravens last year.
You did.
Oh, I thought he was. My bad.
He
He
played for the Ravens.
He was their
Yeah.
their fourth back.
All right, let me see that pen real quick.
He was their utility back.
Let's get these. And I told y'all, and I wasn't saying it, but I told y'all 2 weeks ago. You remember what I was saying? I said the Broncos is gaining ground. Oh, don't
Yeah.
worry about the Broncos.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a,
No, you got to worry about them
Yeah.
because they won yesterday.
the way they won.
Buffalo's
The
trash.
way they won yesterday.
Buffalo's playing like trash.
They were playing Minnesota yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't say they playing like trash.
Oh.
Don't say they playing like
Oh,
trash.
yeah.
Dobbs did his thing. He went down there and scored. The defense.
He did.
But the Broncos did they thing.
Bronco.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Well, it's going.
Russell Wilson was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get my Seattle self."
What's showing is
Their defense is
Hey,
back. I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you,
Coach Payton.
they defense back.
Yeah, you're right, Coach.
Coach, man, you got
And
The
the
Super Bowl
defense,
coach.
and the
Super Bowl
defense
coach.
is back.
And the defense is playing. Wait,
Great
remember they gave
They're
up about
starting to
90
buy
points
in.
to
You
the
play for
Miami.
a Super Bowl coach. You're not just a Super Bowl coach. You're a Super Bowl winning coach.
Yeah.
And you got to come in and
I
win
think
game.
that 70-point game was the universe talking to him because
It was a lesson to be learned.
because of,
That was definitely a lesson.
because of how bad he reamed into what was the guy that Nathaniel Hackett when he first took over the team. He just like unleashed on him and he apologized.
So this is a 4:00 game. So it's going to be in Broncos. The elevation is a mile high.
Yep.
Uh,
Hard to breathe.
yeah.
It's okay.
So long as they come into town, handle their business.
Get adjusted.
I wish they would go Thursday. They're not going till Saturday.
Yeah. The only thing that I could see, and the Browns can't, like I said before, you cannot play with this team because they can sneak a win. Like that's how they've been doing these.
They got a nice.
They don't want like 4 in a row now.
Devontae
Browns
Williams.
on a mission.
We definitely on a mission. They on a
Browns-
They
mission
are
too.
too
I
because
don't
they
give a
are.
flip about them.
They
Browns on
they
a mission.
can
Man.
they can still.
What I'm trying to
make the
tell you
playoffs
is-
themselves.
When I'm trying to listen, what I'm trying to tell you is you don't take these teams like
No, you
Of course, it's a trap.
they on a winning streak.
It's a trap game.
They
Plus,
are.
you going out west, but the Browns on a mission. I'm gonna go. with the
Of
Browns.
course, I'm picking my Browns. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead first. Then so I'll never go first. So we got Russell Wilson, we got Javonte in the backfield with the other dude, McLaughlin, whatever his name is. We got Perini. I guess he's the third back.
P. Ryan.
I
Perini,
call him Perini too.
Perini.
dog, Perini, the dog child.
Perini.
No, it's like he was with the Kitty Cats last
Yeah, he
year.
was.
And then you got Sutton. You got Mims, right?
Mims and
Mims,
Sutton.
Sutton.
Yeah.
Sutton been doing his thing. I think if we put
Judy.
our
You forget about him?
Judy.
Judy.
I think Newsom could stop Judy. I believe we can play man-to-man defense, score about. See, our offense ain't that.
They don't have no
That's
tight
the
end.
scary
They don't have a
thing.
tight end.
They don't.
They had
And they
Huffman-
because they
Huffman-
had it. They had Noah Fant, but they traded him
They
to
traded-
Seattle.
they got
for
really- they
Russell.
got
The other
really-
dude got injured too.
They got really
Yeah.
one receiver and
They had
Sutton.
Disley over there. Yeah.
Disney.
So I'm giving you
They
20.
got Sutton.
Browns
On the
24, Denver 10. 13. 24-13. We don't got no offense, man. I'm gonna be real with you, man. We just Denver defense been playing a lot
the
better.
offense is gonna be better this week because now
24-13.
he's got his experience. They're fired up. They know he can make the throws.
Yeah, I know that guy.
So I'm gonna. We only scored 13, so I'm gonna say
Defense. Denver's defense been playing better too. So
this ain't Pittsburgh. So we ain't gonna
I ain't say it was.
we
But
ain't
look at their
compare
last 4
that
games.
They're playing better.
Their
So
defense.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, they secondary been playing better though. So we better stick to that run game. They've been on a pick session. I don't know if you've been watching them, but they secondary got.
I like it. I like a breakout. 28.
We ain't got that kind of offense.
17.
You did say breakout though.
Breakout.
Okay.
There's a third game for DTR.
Yeah.
Second game.
No, his third game starting.
Third game.
This is
Ravens don't count.
And DTR played.
Ravens do not count. Come on.
Remember,
You gotta
DTR
count
played the
it.
Pac-12.
I'm saying that Ravens game was a lesson.
Right. DTR played the Pac-12, so he's been out there before playing football.
All right. So Tank, what you got?
I think it's gonna be close, man. I think it's gonna be.
Browns just send something. Let's see what they saying.
Oh no, not another.
Oh, get your tickets.
Oh, I thought they were gonna say like DTR is
man.
hurt now.
Right.
He didn't
Score.
get touched. What?
Oh, it's defensive.
They
You got
didn't
fire short
practice.
take over. Oh.
Let's see. 21 Browns. 20 Broncos. And you know who's gonna get us that 21?
21-20?
Yes.
1 point win.
Yes. By
I-
Dustin Hopkins.
Hey, you know what's funny? Like, I agree with Tank. I think the Denver Broncos, I ain't saying they got a great defense, but you haven't watched their defense. You need to go back these last 4 games.
I watched the defense. I've seen a whole Bronco game.
When?
And I saw part of this when they just played.
You need to go back tonight and watch it on YouTube. They secondary got better.
Yeah.
So I think if we run the ball, I think you can run on their defense. They secondary they all over the place, man.
Yeah, although they don't have Bradley
we don't throw
Chubb
the ball,
anymore,
so
they
they
don't
don't
have
actually
TJ Ward.
43 times, according to
They
this.
don't
Stop out.
have
Talking about we ain't throwing into the secondary.
they don't have
Short-
Von Miller no
short.
more.
15 10-yard passes.
Don't throw it 43 times because they might get one. As long as we don't set ourselves up for failure, we should win this one.
Yep.
If we are on a mission, we're gonna win this.
Just don't throw it a million times. I'm being real. Like teams gonna do the homework soon and figure it out.
Yep.
So you got to change it up somewhere. You can't say I'm gonna throw a bunch of short dinky dunkers.
I think we're gonna expand. We're gonna expand the route.
Yeah, he got to open up the
route
playbook
tree.
just a little bit
We're
more.
gonna expand the route tree this week. You got time to do it.
The good thing is you don't have TJ Watt.
We ain't playing TJ Watt. We ain't playing Highsmith. We ain't playing the Pittsburgh defense. This is the
You're not
Denver
playing
defense.
the front.
This is the defense.
You're not playing
Denver,
their front.
This is the Denver defense. This one gave us 70 points this year. So we're not giving them no respect. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him
We're
some.
going there.
you got
We're going to go in there.
These last 4 games,
They're
they
going
give
to
us-
see a
Gotcha
real
now,
defense.
yeah.
these last 4
They're
games,
coming
they
to
give
see a
us
real
70 points.
defense.
And we're going there.
We play in the defense, division defense. So we face defenses every week.
Oh yeah.
This ain't a defense.
Although we are 7-3. We're third in the AFC
This ain't no defense.
overall.
This ain't
That
no
is
defense.
awesome.
No, we're not third overall.
Oh man, this guy.
We're not third overall.
Like,
Ravens is still over us.
he missed the Ohio State.
We're not third overall. The Ravens is third overall.
No, I'm talking about the AFC overall.
That's what I'm talking about. The Ravens is number 3.
We're number 3.
Go look. Tell me.
Pull it up.
Ravens, we under the Ravens, man. And Jacksonville above us.
Oh, cheats again, fans on there talking about go baby blue. No one cares about.
Oh, and this is the first time in history that the Browns have beat the Ravens in Pittsburgh back-to-back weeks.
Right.
And that record is not 1 in 15. We have 16 chances to do it, and we've only done it once. And that happened yesterday.
Told you we're not number 3. We're number 5.
Number 5.
Yes.
Oh wow.
How did you put us in front of the Ravens and they got 8 wins? That's all I was trying to figure out. Once they get a bye week, we'll be ahead of them.
Oh, I was just going by what I heard on the radio.
You must be listening to a Steelers radio.
Yeah, the Steelers.
Steelers didn't want the Ravens to be up there. But yeah, we got to take them out when we play them. And we play them.
That's
the one that worries me.
This game is going to be interesting.
The
And
Texans is on something different this year.
Actually, Stroud didn't have a good game yesterday, but he still won.
He had 4 interceptions, but still put up 300.
I believe we're going to corral Stroud.
I'm going to be real with you. The only game that we
corral
actually should
Stroud.
worry about, that's
Denver.
I mean, the Denver game will be my only
Jacksonville,
concern.
maybe.
Nah,
I'm not worried about Jacksonville.
Jacksonville got
Let me
a
tell you
running
why.
game and they got
Sunshine showed me something yesterday. The 49ers, they destroyed him. Not yesterday, but last week, they destroyed him.
Look, this
And they got a crazy pass rush, just like we got.
This 49ers team, ain't nobody seen it.
Oh yeah, because they got
This
Chase
team,
Young
other than the
over there
ones
with
that have
Joey
faced them
Bosa.
since Bosa and Chase.
Guess how many yards
Very
Sunshine
ridiculous,
had? He had 100-something yards.
Yeah.
And NTN, he ain't never had he had like 50 yards rushing.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna stop that.
I think the whole league has to be concerned about the Bosa Chase combination. Yeah. Because when we found out that Chase went to
I don't turn away the haters.
the 49ers,
Turn away the haters.
that
Bruce, they on the bubble now. Don't
Yeah.
sleep on them, man. They on the
way
bubble.
way down there. But that 49ers defense is even more nasty.
Yeah, now that they got Chase Young.
Oh, that'd be an interesting
For
playoff.
nothing.
That's a good playoff game. We'll play the Miami Dolphins. They ain't see a real defense yet.
No, they ain't seen a real defense. And they like to sling it.
They
Yeah.
did one of their losses.
Chiefs.
Everybody
The
was
Chiefs.
talking about
The
it.
Chiefs
They
is one of their losses.
because they were like, oh, they look so good, but then
Chiefs
they
ain't
played
got
a
no-
real team and
But
they
the Chiefs
lost.
beat them though.
Yeah.
Chiefs defense ain't all that.
They're not, but they
No,
stopped
they're
them.
not. But it
It's
was
their
enough.
offense.
Yeah, they don't have a
It's
good
their offense.
defense, but they did
their
enough to
offense.
stop them.
They
I mean, just think about it. They
It's
know how.
Go back all the way.
But they
to
know
the
how
top.
what's the name played. Cheetah play. They know how he played.
They
So.
play.
Go all the way back to the top.
You said what now?
Go all the way back to the top.
What you mean the top?
Okay, I just wanted to see that sign.
Vegas.
You said you want to see that sign?
I just wanted to see.
Oh, okay. The
It
Vegas.
has a lot to do with the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah. Browns won't make it to the Super Bowl, y'all, with DTR. How about that?
So what's the 6? You say they won't?
Huh?
You said they won't. If he improves,
Who won't make it?
you know what I'm saying, is that what you were saying?
No, I said the Browns is going to make it to the Super Bowl with DTR.
So what's the 8? Is it 8 teams in playoffs?
7.
Yeah, no,
Seven.
seven.
They get a bye week right here up top.
Yeah.
These two teams
So what are the 7 teams we're looking at right now?
right there. Chiefs,
Yes.
Ravens.
Okay, we wouldn't be worried about
We're playing them.
Wouldn't be worried
Right now,
about
we
them.
playing about them.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be
we
worried
4 plays 5,
Only-
6 is
Only team we need to worry about is
Well, actually, it's going to change because once Ravens won their bye week, we'll slide up to number 2.
only team we would need to worry about.
Only reason they got to second place because they got one more win more.
Yeah,
But I think the issue would be that with the Chiefs, we
we're
would
gonna
just
have to win more games.
You'd have to
now,
keep
man,
Mahomes
because,
off the field.
beat
Man,
them
we can
once.
beat the Chiefs.
we ain't
Come
gonna
on
run to keep
now.
them off the
We done
field.
injured them like twice already.
We owe them. We owe them
So we
for
just-
the
we would just-
playoffs, man. That was
We ain't
our
got Baker.
playoff.
Long as we don't turn it over, we can beat everybody.
We ain't got Baker Mayfield, man. We can win now.
We can beat
Which actually brings me to another Joe Flacco. Do you guys think he's gonna be the starter pretty soon?
No, I don't.
I do. Now,
As
I'll
long as
tell you
DTR
why.
wins,
I
That's
do.
the key behind the whole thing.
I
as long as
think
DTR looks like he, and the thing is, DTR.
No, I think it's this. If DTR, he has to throw, he has to be more better on them passing yards because they're going to pull the plug on him in a minute. And I like DTR, but it's going to come a time where they're going to say, we need to do something different. And you know, they're going
it all depends.
to make that change.
DTR,
He got to play good.
he should improve.
He has to play good.
He should improve. So if we look at he's got opportunities where the schedule's coming up too.
To me, the Joe Flacco thing was
That's the last one, y'all. That's the last thing.
It's
not
insurance.
from Andrew Berry.
It's insurance.
This was from Jimmy Haslam. He looked at who was out there. Joe Flacco is here to be your starter. Not right now. He's still got to, learn the playbook and everything.
No way.
He won't start this week. I think he'll be the starter
No.
for the Rams game
No.
for the rest of the season.
All right, so that's Tank's opinion. So my opinion is this. Only way Joe Flacco will start over DTR, if DTR, he has to keep playing at a good level.
Yeah.
If he doesn't show any type of weakness, he has to play better than this week.
He's got to keep improving.
Yeah, he
They
can't
expect him to improve
play like he
every
did
game.
last week. Per
Yeah.
se, he got to play a lot better.
No, he's got to play a lot better.
And that's why they brought Joe Flacco here.
Well, they signed him before the game, didn't they?
Technically,
I mean,
They
they worked
knew
him
Friday-
out
Yeah,
before
they
the
kept
game.
it on the hush.
So
Friday they signed him, but they
he
announced
knew they
it
were going to
today.
sign him anyway.
Yeah.
But they worked him out, so it wasn't based upon his performance. But now they know how he's performing, and we know Joe Flacco can throw the football. But the only problem is, Joe Flacco gonna? What's his maneuverability at this point in time?
The thing about Joe
If he-
Flacco is
If they
quick
saw
passes.
any flaws, they probably wouldn't have got him. They probably would have went after Nick Foles.
quick passes, but he can hit you with a deep dunk. He can hit you. He can kill you later on.
I think
Yeah.
Flacco is a better thrower than Foles. Foles has more mobility.
Yeah, that's
and,
true.
and he can make the passes. But if we look at Flacco and Foles,
Flacco has the better arm.
Flacco has the better arm.
as far as accuracy wise.
As far as accuracy wise,
And that's for you.
he
Mr.
could always
Chris.
throw the rock. But Flacco wasn't a mobility. He wasn't running around. Flacco was just like
Nice pocket. Let me throw it.
sitting in the
So
pocket,
after
like what's his
today,
name?
I'm not talking
Brady.
any trash about.
But you gotta remember, Flacco had a running game too.
Flacco had a running game.
Yeah, so
Flacco
that
had a
helped
running
him.
game.
That helped him play
Yeah,
action.
play
Throw
action.
it deep.
Cheaters,
Yeah.
so
Got him.
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say from now on.
It's all up to Stefanski.
It's all up to
Good luck.
Stefanski. So it's
You guys are gonna.
you know.
You guys
Then
are
at the same time, you-
really gonna need
So
it.
like we talked about, you still
But,
got Foles
They the best team.
and you got Matty Ice.
All right. So before we go, I'd like to say thanks for watching the show or listening to the show, however you're doing it.
However you see it.
Yeah,
And happy holidays to those who
happy holidays.
celebrate the holidays. And hope everybody be
Happy
safe.
Gobble Day.
Go Ohio State.
Happy
Go
family day.
Cavs. Go Browns.
Let's get them.
We'll see y'all next
No
Monday.
more crazy news tomorrow, please.
Why you say that?
So that's why Flacco starting. He will slip on a banana peel in the locker room. Something crazy. Something crazy.
Hey, I go sign Flacco and Foles.
Might as well.
I'm sitting. We got another
Put
spot.
PJ back on the practice squad.
There you go.
All right. Anything y'all need to say? Because we got to get out of here.
Come to our Christmas event. Donate some toys for the kids.
December
The
15th.
kids love it. We always have a big turnout.
6 to 9. We got games. We got music by Tank.
I might even have a couple copies of my book with me. I don't know. I might.
All right. There you go. Bruce, so we can roll up out of here.
Yeah. Peace.
All right. See ya.
Peace.
Enjoy it.